For many, Sean Connery was born to play James Bond. But the actor believed his most famous alter ego lacked character development, texture, and a personal history. That was not the case with Connery himself, as a man dedicated to both his parents and his culture. Unlike Ian Fleming's British Bond character, which was created in a series of short stories and novels, the identity of Connery was created through a series of hard knocks and fistfights in a working-class Scottish environment. Suave, self-educated, and also of Irish descent, Connery's own character was shaped by a salty and peppered past in Fountain Bridge, a working-class district of Edinburgh, 1 mile from Edinburgh's West End and city centre. This was Sean's beloved Scottish home. The intricacy of Connery's legacy began in the mid-1800s, when his paternal great-grandparents emigrated to Scotland from Wexford. His great-grandfather, James Connery, was an Irishman, but the remainder of his paternal family was of Scottish origin. His maternal great-grandparents were Gaelic-speaking natives of Fife, a historic county between the Firth Inlet of Tray and the Firth of Forth, and Uig, a village at the head of Uig Bay, on the west coast of the Trotternish Peninsula, on the Isle of Skye. From these two families rose Joseph Connery and Euphemia McBain McLean. Joseph, a Roman Catholic, was employed by the North British Rubber Company and also worked as a lorry driver. Euphemia, a Protestant, worked as a cleaning woman. She was known as Effie by his father's side and as Femi by her own family. In 1928, when he was 26 and she was 20, they met at a dance in Edinburgh and fell in love. Though neither was particularly religious, they married on December 28th of that year at Tynecastle Parish Church. The newlyweds settled in a red brick 2-room tenement at 176 Fountain Bridge. It was a place that reeked of rubber, said Connery's lifelong friend Richard DeMarco, who was born just before Connery in Edinburgh. Fountain Bridge was dominated by large rubber factories and the stench of stale beer. You could smell the area wafting in the breeze. You knew exactly where it was coming from, and you didn't like it. Due to the foul odors, the money-poor area was dubbed the Street of 1,000 Smells, according to DeMarco. Joseph's 12-hour shifts at the Castle Mills Works of the North British Rubber Company rarely allowed him to arrive home before 10 p.m. Joseph and Effie and/or Femi moved 3 times within the same building as they expanded their family. On August 25, 1930, at the height of the Depression, they welcomed their first son at Edinburgh's Royal Maternity Hospital. He was christened Thomas Connery in honor of Joseph's father.